This discovery was made by an amateur astronomer who died on 13th of May 2013 after a 22-year struggle in Delhi. Muhammad Irshad is no more today. He possessed thorough knowledge of the universe, and this knowledge was lost with him. All that we are trying to project in this film is the outcome of his labor, and that is what we are trying to bring before the world. This is Earth. And on it were born numerous geniuses whose intellectual exploits find mention in history even today. Yet, there were those few who possessed a storehouse of knowledge about various secrets. Their names would have also been etched in gold if only we had tried to recognize their knowledge and talent. But alas, we did not only fail to discern their viewpoint, we even thoughtlessly belittled them, treating them as crazy folk. This resulted in their valuable knowledge about strange secrets getting buried with them in their graves forever. A Genius Mind 2112. A reality. A tale of struggle. A secret. Coming from a tiny hamlet in Dhanbad district of Bihar, one man had a key to the secret of the universe. Enjoying the company of his friends, sharing with them their joys and sorrows, he often shut himself up in his room for hours on end. Or stared constantly for long hours at the limitless blue sky. Whether it was a personal grief or something else, the secret remains buried in his grave. What was it that he wanted to explain about the universe? What was the secret behind water and life on Earth? Answers to these questions lay written in the diary he used to scribble in, sharing with his close friends. A reality. I wish the whole world becomes aware of this reality. But it might perhaps be a bit difficult for you to believe this reality. However, facts are facts. Where did water available in abundance on Earth originate from? Where did life on Earth come from? I say the water content and life existent on Earth do not originally belong to it. These have come from the planet Mars. You do not seem to be convinced. Well, let me explain. Universe. The entire universe was composed of hot gaseous bubbles. And our solar system came into existence some 21 crore 210 million years ago. A certain planet called minor planet or asteroid was the largest of all planets in our solar system. It also had several satellites. An incident occurred some 7 crore 70 million years later. The asteroid suddenly collapsed and its satellites also broke down and scattered in the orbit of the asteroid. And this remains so even today. We all know that the larger an object is, the more its capacity to accommodate would be. Hence, being the largest of all the planets in our solar system, the asteroid obviously contained a fairly large quantity of hot gas. As soon as the asteroid collapsed, all its gas content exited and cooled down. It turned into a liquid and began approaching the Sun while orbiting the asteroid. As this liquid was approaching the Sun, it came into contact with the atmosphere of planet Mars that contained a profusion of hydrochloric acid, and its temperature was nearly 300 degrees Celsius. The liquefied gas, while moving along the orbit of the planet Mars, turned into vapor soon upon entering the Martian atmosphere and spread around in that atmosphere. This vapor came into contact with hydrochloric acid, giving rise to great upheaval. Such as cloud formation and lightning. All this activity and reaction in time resulted in bringing down the atmospheric temperature of Mars. The vapor, thus cooled, turned into Martian rain. This torrential rain continued for months on end, bringing the entire salt content of the Martian atmosphere, now turned into froth, over to its surface. Now, Mars was surrounded by a deluge of water taking the shape of a gigantic ocean. And a new life came into existence shortly afterwards. Just as the Antarctica on Earth has an ocean of ice, planet Mars was also once dominated by an ocean of ice. Burdened by the abundance of water, planet Mars tilted towards one side and continues to be tilted so even today. Water and life continued to exist normally for nearly 7 crore years on planet Mars. Following that, the ice of the polar regions on Mars began one day to melt down and get into the ocean. Everything from the hilly terrain of the Mars to life on it got submerged in water. There was devastation all around, and everything on planet Mars got destroyed. All that was visible there now was water and nothing else. These gushing waters soon bade goodbye to Mars and commenced their journey to the Sun. It met our Earth on the way. Before the advent of water, the Earth's atmosphere, just like the Martian atmosphere, was also extremely hot at around 300 degrees Celsius. The notable point here is that in our solar system, Mars is the closest to our Earth in terms of appearance. When the water from the planet Mars entered the Earth's atmosphere, the same reactions took place as had happened in the case of Mars once, like cloud formation, cloud collision, followed by lightning and torrential rains. Just like Mars, the Earth's atmosphere also contained an abundance of hydrochloric acid. And that is the reason behind the Earth's ocean water being salty. There are mountains of ice and life existent here too. Just as Mars got tilted to one side under the burden of a deluge of water, similarly the Earth also formed a bias to one side under similar conditions following the advent of water, and this bias continues even today. We all know that everything that comes into existence has to make an exit one day. Our beautiful Earth is a little short of completing 7 crore years of its existence. As soon as it completes 7 crore years, it will also go through what Mars had gone through once upon a time. The entire mass of ice on Antarctica will disintegrate and melt down and consequently merge into the ocean. This will raise the water level on Earth leading to the destruction of everything on Earth. All that would remain will be only water and one day this mass of water too will leave the Earth and move towards the Sun. Venus being its next destination. Present-day astronomers know today that Venus's atmosphere contained hydrochloric acid. There shall come forth a new life on Mars. Earth, followed by Venus once again. And similar to Mars and Earth, Venus will also tilt to one side under the burden of a profusion of water. I desire the entire world to be aware of this fact. No one easily believes anyone here. They want a proof, just as the trailers arrive in the market prior to the release of a movie. Similarly, you have seen a few trailers of the Earth's destruction. such as depletion of the ozone layer, the diminishing magnetic field of the Earth, frequently occurring earthquakes, unseasonal rains, unseasonal winters and summers, the catastrophe that struck Kedarnath, the tsunami at Japan and Sri Lanka, America's Typhoon Sandy, many more such incidents are bound to confront our world in the not too far future. Therefore, please put a stop to discrimination and casteist squabbles. And live whatever length of life we have with joy. What is the story of his struggle? Who was the friend with whom he had shared this fact? The answers to these questions will be available in our forthcoming feature film, A Genius Mind 2112, A Reality, a Story. Those desirous of watching this film should like and also not forget to send their suggestions.